Unit 3 it all went wrong. كان كله خطأ. Past tenses, word formation and time expressions. Here are the past tense form of some irregular verbs. Write the infinitives. Here we have where. What is the infinitive of it? Be. So, see, went, go. Told, tell, said, say, had, have, took, take, gave, give, got, get, could, can, made, make, did, do. So, from where I got these verbs or infinitives? From the irregular photo which I give you, in the last lesson or before the last lesson. The burglar's friend, past simple, read and listen. The newspaper article. Why was Rachel the burglar's friend? The burglar's friend. It was 3 o'clock in the morning when 4-year-old Rachel Brown woke up to go to the toilet. كانت الساعة 3 منتصف الليل عندما استيقظ راشيل ذو 4 أعوام ليذهب إلى الخلاء. His parents were fast asleep in bed, but when he heard a noise in the living room and saw a light on, he went downstairs. ولكن والديه كانا نائمين في سبات عميق، ولكن عندما رأى أو سمع إزعاج وفي غرفة الضيوف ورأى ضوءا فذهب مباشرة إلى الطابق السفلي. Then he found 2 men. They asked him his name and told him they were friends of the family. Unfortunately, Rashid believed them. They asked him where the video recorder was. ولسوء الحظ أن راشيل صدق أن هؤلاء هم أصدقاء العائلة من قبل، وسألوه أين يكون متواجد تسجيل الفيديو. Rashid showed them and said they had a stereo and CD player too. The 2 men carried this to the kitchen. Rashid also told them that his mother kept her purse in the drawer in the kitchen, so they took that. فراشيل عرض لهم أين يوجد الستيريو، وأيضا أخبرهم بعد أن حملوا هذا الشيء اللي هو الستيريو والدي في دي بلاير أن والدته تضع حقيبتها في درج في المطبخ. Also وكذلك أخذوا هذه الحقيبة. Rashid even gave them his pocket money, 50 pounds. They finally left at 4 a.m. وحتى أنه أعطاهم الحقيبة الخاصة به. They said, will you open the back door while we take these things so the car, because don't want to wake mommy and daddy, do we? فقالوا له أنه لا تفتح الباب الخلفي حتى نغادر في السيارة لأننا لا نريد أن نزعج والدك ووالدتك، هل يمكنك ذلك؟ So Rashid held the door open for them. فساعدهم راشيل وخلى الباب مغلق لأجلهم. He then went back to bed. His parents didn't know about the burglary until they got up the next day. فلم يعرفوا بقصة العصابة إلا ثاني يوم صباحا عندما استيقظوا. His father said, I couldn't be angry with Rashid because he thought he was doing the right thing. Fortunately, the police caught the 2 burglars last week. فقال والد راشيد أنه لا يستطيع أن يعمل أي شيء معه لأنه ظن أنه يفعل الشيء الصحيح، وللحظ أن الشرطة قبضت على هؤلاء المجرمين الأسبوع الماضي. Write the past form of these irregular verbs from the article wake, walk, hear, heard, find, found, keep, kept, leave, left, hold, held, think, thought, catch, caught. Okay, we can find them here in the article, we can find the verbs. Here we have, you will hear some sentences about the story. Correct the mistakes. Rashid wake up at 2 o'clock. No, he wake up at 3 o'clock. He didn't wake up at 2 o'clock. He wake up at 3 o'clock. Write questions to these answers. Because he wanted to go to the toilet. Why did he wake up? They were in bed. Where are his parents? Where are his parents? They were in bed. Because he heard a noise and saw a light on. Why did he went to the downstairs? Why did he went to the downstairs? 2. How many burgers men were? 2. They told him they were friends of the family. What did they say to Rashid? In a drawer in the kitchen. What did he tell the burgers? 50 pounds. What did he give them? At 4 a.m. when they leave the house. The next day when find out about. When did they find out about the stealing? Last week. When did the police caught the burglars? Grammar spots. What tense are nearly all the verbs in the article and why? How do we form the questions and negative? Write the past simple of these verbs. Ask, asked, show, showed, want, wanted, walk, walked, start, started, like, liked, believe, believed, use, used, stop, stopped, plan, planned. Listen and repeat. So, practice making connections, match the verbs, phrases, then make sentences using both verbs in the past. Join the sentences with so, because, and or. So, here we have something important to know, that connection words, أدوات الربط. أدوات الربط, we are going to take it in a special lesson. Okay, it is so easy. I will write it in a document and I will send it to you. How can we connect the sentences with the link words? Look here. I break up, mend it. I broke up, but I mended it with glue. Feel ill because I wash my hair. Make a sandwich because I feel hungry, or because I am hungry. Have a shower to wash my hair. Lose my passport. Buy some more. Call the police. Hear a strange noise because you heard a strange noise. Run out of coffee. Run out of coffee. الهروب من الكافي. You can say run out of coffee to find it. Forget her birthday. Forget her birthday. She's so sorry because she forget her birthday. Phone ring, you should answer it. Tell a joke because we want to laugh. Okay, this is the connection between the words. Okay, talking about you, ask and answer these questions with a partner. Make more questions using the past simple. What did you do? I watched TV. What did you do last night? I went swimming. What did you do last weekend? I went to the cinema. Okay, you can make these questions by yourself. Okay, guys. Newspaper stories, قصص خاصة بالنيوزبيبر، بقصص الصحف أو المجلات. Past continuous, so this is a new tense. We are going to talk about it also in the coming video, inshallah. Okay, to talk about past continuous tense, the usage to talk about two actions happened in the past, one of them cutting the other. So in past continuous we talk about حدثين، نتحدث عن حدثين يحصلان في الماضي، تمام، أحدهما يقطع الآخر. هذا الزمن طبعا يعني نادر الاستخدام، يستخدم في بعض القصص الخاصة في الصحف أو في بعض الأمور، الشيء الذي كما نسميه نحن إيش الباراجراف أو المقالات. تمام، فنستخدم فيه زمن الماضي المستمر. طيب الكلمات الدالة على هذا الزمن نستخدم فيها كلمتين أساسيتين اللي هي while و when. كلمة while تأتي بمعنى بينما، و when تأتي بمعنى عندما. أوكي، هذه هي الكلمات الدالة على الزمن. طيب لو لاحظنا الآن أنه كلمة while لازم يكون بعدها فاعل زائد was أو were زائد الفعل في إضافة ing. ليش؟ لأنه دال على الاستمرارية. وكلمة when subject زائدا الverb to بإضافة الأوبجكت، يعني كلمة when تعتبر كلمة دالة على زمن الماضي البسيط، ولكن إيش كلمة مخفية كما نسميها. فدائما نعبر عن زمن الماضي المستمر باستخدام while أو when. تمام، ولكن نركز أن بعد while لازم يكون في معنا was أو were بإضافة ing للفعل بتكملة الجملة أيضا، when subject زائد verb to زائدا object. تمام. طيب القاعدة تقول while زائدا subject was أو were حسب الفاعل. إذا كان الفاعل مفرد I he she it نستخدم was. أما إذا كان يعني الفاعل he you we they نستخدم were. فإذا كما ذكرنا الأوبجكت زائدا الفاعل رقم 2، الفعل في التصريف الثاني زائد المفعول به. إذا باختصار شديد زمن الماضي المستمر يعبر عن حدثين، يعني فاعلين، يعني فعلين، يعني مفعول به قد يكون أيضا 2، ولكن يرتبطان ببعضهما البعض في الجملة. يعني مثلا نقول بينما كنت آكل الغداء دق الباب، فهذه النقطة تدل على إيش؟ على قطع الحدث الأول اللي هو يتناول الطعام. Examples. Here we have examples. While I was studying English عندما كنت أدرس الإنجليزية فاصلة محمد called me. فإذا محمد قطع الحدث الأول اللي هو دراسة اللغة الإنجليزية واتصل بي. They were eating their lunch when Fatima came to the house. كانوا يتناولون غداءهم عندما أتت فاطمة إلى الإيش؟ إلى المنزل. لاحظ معي الآن إيش اللي صار. اللي صار إنه كلمة when أتت في منتصف الجملة. تمام، وهذا الشيء طبيعي. قد أحيانا يحصل مع بعض الطلاب تلبك في مثلا طلاب التاسع أو البكالوريا أو حتى طلاب الجامعات، يرى كلمة when في منتصف الجملة فيستغرب إنه إيش هاي الجملة؟ الجملة طبيعية صحيحة 100%. إذا كلمة when تأتي في أول الكلام وتأتي في منتصف الجملة، ولكن while فقط لا تأتي إلا في أول الكلام. while في أول الكلام، أما when تستخدم في منتصف الجملة. طيب أيضا تستخدم في أول الكلام كلمة when. For example, when I wrote my homework my mother was making a cake. إيش اللي صار؟ اللي صار إني أنا قلبت الجملة فقط لا غير. When I wrote my homework my mother was making a cake. I was watching TV at 7 p.m. yesterday. نلاحظ في هذا الجملة أننا نتحدث عن حدث واحد استمر لفترة معينة في الماضي. فإذا بإمكانك أنك تستخدم هذه الجملة أو هذه الحالة الخاصة أنه I was watching TV at 7 p.m. yesterday، معناته أنه الحدث هذا استمر من الساعة 7 حتى الساعة 9 مثلا، فهذا يعتبر حدث مستمر في الماضي. تمام، فيجوز لنا استخدام الماضي المستمر باستخدامين. الاستخدام الأول أن يكون هنالك حدثين حصلا في الماضي أحدهما قطع الآخر، أو حدث استمر فترة زمنية محددة في الماضي. questions اللي هو السؤال WH plus was or were plus subject, thing, object and complement and question mark. What were you doing at 7 p.m. yesterday? I was having my breakfast. Was plus were plus subject, thing, object plus complement. Was Sarah watching TV at 10 o'clock p.m. yesterday? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. No, she was not. Okay. The passive, I will not explain it to you because I told you that before. Passive, we're gonna take it as a special lesson, inshallah ta'ala, about all the tenses. So you should make sure about that, about past continuous tense is talking about two actions or one action is continuously for a special period in the past time. Okay. Now let's see here. Complete the answer. The newspaper article with the past symbol of the verbs in the boxes. Here we have, can, steal, give, and say, break, hear, come, have, and go. Hands up I have got banger or burger. Last Tuesday, a man arrived with just a hot hamburger in a bag. Okay, $1,000 from a bank, and so he stealed ED, a bank in Disable, California. Police detective Bill Meggins had that the robber entered the Mount Diablo National Bank at about 1:30 p.m. and say the teller a note demanding $1,000. He claimed that he said a bomb in the bag. The teller said she had a small distinct odor of hamburger coming from the bag. Even so, she handed the money to the man. He dropped the bag with the hamburgers. He escaped in a car. Teenagers party and enters. حفل يعني حفل مراهقين ينتهي بالدموع. When Jack and Kelly Harmon go away on holiday, they went, their teenage daughter, they left the past form of leave, their teenager daughter alone in a house zoo. Aged 16, wanted to stay at home. Her parents said she could have some friends to stay. Hometown zoo decided to have a party. Things started to go wrong. 40 uninvited guests arrived. They broke furniture, smashed windows, and stole jewelry. When Mr. and Mrs. Harmon heard the news, they came home immediately. Okay, so match these phrases to the article. Where exactly does each phrase go in the story? Because she was revising for exam as he was running out of the bank, everyone. So we should choose the titles for the stories. Practice here discussing grammar. Choose the correct verb form. So this exercise we are going to talk about it in a special video with the perfect time, the reading of this, to finish the unit 3 inshallah. So wait the second video, it will arrive to you now. Be careful about that. I want to stop the monitor here to read it well. I want you to read it, okay? I want you to read number A and B very carefully and underline the words that you don't understand them, and try to put the verbs from the boxes in the correct form. Okay, so now I will record the second video for the completion of the unit 3.